Ne branlielos.
Putain. Il est
Very well. Let's be off.
Oh. Time to do some quest.
How about we stick together until we get out of this place? Looks like you've got quite a busy little crew already.
Your kind stick together like stink on garbage, don't you?
You're kind of getting too big for your boots, you know?
I'm Losa. Pleased to meet you.
If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend.
What is it, weirdo?
You. Quite lost. Quite lost. Careful, or they'll cross your wires. Now, a little query.
Oh, he can be good.
Where grows the yarrow? Quickly now, for I haven't much time.
Well, I've got one right here.
Now,
Oh, okay.
hear me. Where grows the yarrow?
C'était som en infleo ali, moko infleo ha yarrow la.
And for you too, if you want to keep your
No,
top
det vill
screwed
säga
on
que
and
du
your
gros.
wires in a row.
C'est ça qui était?
Do you hear
Bisa kot ni
me?
grow. Mana na mo la. Tu bisa kot sa di pousser.
Tu veux que ça pousser?
No.
Well, preferring dry climbs, yarrow is likely to grow on the sunny cliffs above this beach.
Attends. Moko.
Are you mad? Yarrow loves the beach. Yarrow loves.
Okay.
Kick.
Oh shit.
Divinity!
Nice!
Oh.
Nice!
I'll yield to you none.
Oh lol.
Oh, lich était high, murderous guys là.
Ouais. Okay, though.
The dead man, creature, thing lies in a heap on the beach.
Some sort of divine order experiment gone bad, I suppose.
He was mad, but his fascination with yarrow tells me a splinter of his true personality remained.
It had to die. You can't leave something like that alive.
If I meet another, I won't hesitate to put it out of its misery, lest its misery become mine.
Goddamn boy, chill the fuck down. Comment un bout de sa boucle là, non?
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf with diamond features, regal and radiant, but cold too, and sharper than any knife. She was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship that went under.
Oh, finally.
With every roll.
C'est mon Villiers compagnon.
Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze.
What does a man have to do to earn that stare?
No sooner have these words left your mouth than she turns about and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into one of your neck's vertebrae.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really are, or this time I'll let my needle do the licking.
Take it easy. I did not mean to startle you.
But you did, and now the tables have turned. You look quite startled to me.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her, the needle still all too deeply embedded in bone. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice something that remained undetected in the gloom of the ship. A flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
How did you get that scar, by the way?
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a bad old time, a lizard cut this thing, this living scar into my cheek. But now I'm free, of sorts. And I've traced that lizard here to Fortune. I intend to raise the subject with him.
I am not that lizard though, am I?
She drives the needle in deeper and whispers.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or kill him before I get my chance. That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed.
Instead of
Okay.
killing me, you could join me.
A bright sparkle of laughter follows your proposal.
How amusing. I admit I had not seen that twist coming. I was certain the pitiful begging was about to begin. Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you?
Oh, yeah.
Planning to escape. Need your talents.
Escape? How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided deers around here would argue such a thing is impossible.
Nothing is impossible.
A silly thing to say, but then again, I did think catching me off guard was impossible. Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull? The agony of choice. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to that lizard I mentioned. I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
So, in the spirit of a fresh start, you should know that I'm actually an undead.
Of course you are. Or do you mean to tell me memory is so fleeting within the hollows of that windswept head of yours that you don't recall me running my dainty tongue along your arm? This may strike you as, rather eccentric, but the thought of traveling with one such as yourself quite enthuses me.
She tilts her head ever so slightly and looks at you almost mockingly. You can't help but contemplate with both dread and delight the absolute darkness at the heart of her cat's eyes.
Yes, this will be jolly good fun. Let's discuss our respective roles. Yumi and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek.
Yumi and Death!
What role would you like me to play? But wait, you seem to have quite a few followers already. We'll be far too conspicuous traveling in a caravan like that. Return to me once
Okay.
you've culled.
Comment on fait pour me dismiss mon current?
Are you certain you want to dismiss your...
Yes, I can imagine it might be somewhat. Go on then. Playing.
The fuck out of here,
What took you
bitch!
so long? I'm ready to take.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sabine in any sort of proximity, but at least she's on your side. For the moment.
Yes, we'll conquer the world together, baby. Let's go. Qu'est-ce fait ici là? T'es cuit là? T'es coquin qui tue ça?
Non, mais t'as vu à cause avec les erreurs là?
Oh really? What the hell?
I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to that lizard.
Oh, you're right.
Yep.
So close to the dream. It's been so long. You wouldn't understand. Please, please leave me be.
Do you happen to know anything about Griff's missing supplies?
Supplies? You mean the oranges, I suppose. Though I'd guess Mr. Griff is more upset about the Drudene than the citrus.
What do you mean? What
Oh.
Drudene?
The Drudene Griff cleverly smuggles into the prison, of course, stuffed inside the oranges. You don't think he'd really be so mad over a little missing fruit?
Damn, drug dealing.
The oranges, but the dreams he's after. Same as I.
Skooma.
I have the right,
Sa ko yun na
the responsibility.
Pebez skooma pebo. This magal skooma the oranges.
Stand. My kind, we dream for the greater good. What we see can predict the truth, can even shape the truth. But we need Drudene to do it. Before I was caught, before I was brought here, I saw a vision. The void woken, slain, divinity restored.
Divinity.
Just as I was about to see how it happened, the magisters beat down my door. This is my last chance to find out the secret, to find out how to save us all.
Ouais, il peut smoke skooma ko yon là.
I cannot give back the Drudene, not only for myself, but for all of us. My dreams are my gift.
Marie.
They may be our salvation too.
Bom, precis ska vi inte intelligence.
You know, I'm more interested in the real world than dreams. I need that Judenate to save a life, and I'll take it by any means necessary.
Oh, nice!
To save a life.
How am I with the
Oh,
intelligence?
fellow in the cage, I suppose. I knew he'd been suspected, but it all seemed worth it if I could only dream again. Never mind. Take the oranges. The Drudenate,
Okay.
that is.
Nice, that was easy.
Find another way.
T'as le mot fait, c'est bien que ça, les tâches, c'est bien envie de tuer les spaghettis
Ouais.
là.
C'est bien plus envie de tuer lui. Ouais. Così avant.
My bad, my bad.
As you're about to approach the lizard, Sabine cups your chin between thumb and index finger, then guides your eyes to hers.
Listen, I need to have a chat with this here morsel of flesh. He has wronged me once.
Elles sont stuff une cause au lit avant.
Just do right by me this time.
Yup.
Moi, tu vas envoyer Sébille direct là, moi.
Ouais, bonne fille trouve qu'on fait sa petite pote là. Bonne roche.
Aïe!
Throttle the expecting lizard with
Damn,
one
Tunic.
hand as she drives
Timberland.
the tip of her needle into his lower belly with
Wait,
the
what the
other.
fuck didn't it do?
Then the questions commence. You hear him yelp about the master, lone wolves, and a man called Griff. Then, quite suddenly, there's blood everywhere as Stingtail falls to the ground, face first into his own intestines. Sabine heaves a sigh of satisfaction, and as she wipes her needle clean, shoots you a cursory look.
Chat's over.
I saw.
That's my kind of girl.
Like meddling or stealing
It's
leaves.
an exercise in restraint, and jolly good fun to boot.
Tu m'as venu besoin cacher tes évidences là, qui est là?
Something on your mind?
Ouais, on va essayer de checker les cours, moi.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Something on your mind? Demand to know why she just brutally killed the Stingtail? Say you are re-evaluating traveling together. She's a psychopath. Non, j'ai pas envie de dire aucun autre de là. Good job, moi j'ai envie de dire good job, moi.
It's simple. He scarred me, so I scarred him. Extensively.
Jesus, il y a mal beaucoup de bons affaires.
She defies you with devilish.
Ouais, tu bosses les simples affaires pour moi.
Ah, le potentiel là, c'est qui t'a bizarre, le potentiel.
Say you absolutely can. This is called. This was no. Admit that if someone had likewise called you, well,
There it
it's the
is. I was
same.
wondering when your spying would make an appearance. Anyway, what's dead is done, so let's move on, shall we? Despite my high hopes, this scar disfigures me still.
Then what's next?
The search for the master continues, of course. Hungry work, the hunt. And you know what?
Yeah, Doc.
I'm
Okay.
feeling a bit peckish. Stingtail mentioned a cook, as it happens. Fellow named Griff. 2 birds, 1 stone. How about it?